Hello there, tarot friends. I am back for Casual Friday. I've been gone the past couple of weeks, but I figured today we can try this out and see how it goes. As always, the max factor could happen, and so I don't really know how long we have, but I figure I still have a stack of unopened things that I can slice open, and I also have a deck that I can flip through because I actually went into a bookstore last Friday. And then on Saturday with Jilly for Wine and Tarot, I showed maybe just the cover and then I showed the book, but I didn't actually show any of the cards. And that was for a deck called Our Tarot. So we might be able to flip through that and just see what else we can get into. Hello, good morning, Jen. Well, what is it there? I think you're like 3 hours different from me, but it's at night. So is it like 11 p.m. there? Or am I doing it backwards? You'll have to tell me. Hey, Chris. Sip, sip. That's my second sip of the day, I think. I've been up since 4 o'clock. When my husband got up to leave for work, actually, I've been up since like 3:40 when Max came into my room and was asking about lightning. He went right back to bed, but then I've just been up since then, actually. So, 10 p.m., nearly bedtime. Maybe that's because of the time change for me. So I was almost on it. I finally figured out that you're 3 hours apart, usually, but then p.m. instead of my a.m. Oh, hey, Kim. Good morning. I'm just kind of nervous listening for him to come down. But whatever, right? I should just go with it. Hello, Sandra. So, yeah, let me just flip through some of these cards from the Our Tarot because I didn't show any when I was on with Jilly the other day. I kind of realized after the fact that I just showed the book, which is really impressive, and so I think that's what happened, but I didn't even open any cards. But I haven't even looked at these. So this is the Our Tarot by Sarah Shipman, and then I don't know about an illustrator if that's different or not, but we'll get into that. Oh, my neck is not happy. So the book I showed, the light's weird in here, sorry, every time I move. Blah. So this book is like a legit, like a full-size book, right? And this wasn't on my list really or anything. I had seen Corbin talk about it a bit because the previous Wednesday, I had seen them go through like a deep dive for the Justice card. And so I knew of it, but just barely. And so 2 Fridays ago, I went to my friend's house just to hang out. It's our bubble family. So we went there. She doesn't work on Fridays, and so sometimes I'll take the Friday off or I'll use my flex time or whatever. And we'll just go hang out over there to change things up a bit. So we did that. And then the following week, I had a chiropractic appointment, which is like the first appointment I've been to in almost a year. So, and in terms of chiropractic, this doesn't really matter, but I hadn't been there in almost 4 years. And so it was so nice to like catch up. I love that doctor of mine. We're buddies. And so it was like so nice to see someone in real life. So anyway, the point of this is last Friday I had the appointment and then Max went back to my friend's house while I went on my appointment. And instead of going to hang out with them again, they said, why don't you just take the day and go home and relax or go do whatever you want. And so I went to the bookstore on my way home because I wanted to get some Easter gifts for Max, which we just celebrate as like the Easter Bunny holiday. We're not, I'm like a little bit religious and my husband is not. And our child is just going to be given some guidance and then left to make his own choices. I mean, with our help, but you know what I mean? So when I say Easter gifts, it's, you know, the Easter Bunny comes and leaves Easter eggs with candy in them and a couple presents. So, hello. My zodiac is Libra rising, Aries moon, and Leo ascendant. Mendy's here. Hello. And Maria, happy Friday. And Debbie, welcome everybody. Max is good, Chris. He woke up around 3:40 and came in my room and asked me if it was lightning outside, and I said yes. And then I took him back to his room, and I've been up since then because Ryan gets up at like 10 after 4. And so then I was talking to him, and I've just been up since then. I've just been up bugging Chris. Libra sun, correct. Is that what I said? No, I'm worried, but I've been up since, early. Libra sun, Aries moon, Leo rising. Yes, that's correct. So when I went to the bookstore to buy some gifts, I picked up our tarot, and there were a couple other things on the shelf that I have on my list, like the Edgar Allan Poe tarot, and a couple other things were there that I was like, oh, Libra sun, Aries moon, how does it feel to have opposites? You're onto something there because those are very different. I don't really want to say conflicting signs, but it's rough sometimes. But a lot of what I'm doing now is working to integrate those two. I often see my Libra Aries as a like a strength card sort of deal. So that's my challenge. I am more diplomatic by and large. So, yeah, there were a couple other things on the shelf that I had been thinking about, but for some reason, this just really popped out to me. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get that. And sort of because of that video I had seen Corbin do, but not entirely. I mean, they're on, I think it's Tuesdays. And I don't even know what time. I'm terrible right now. Like 3:34, something like that. It's at a time. Deanne the dictator. Yeah. That's not me. What was I saying? Oh, about Corbin's video. So that influenced it a little bit. And I thought, I can usually pop into those videos. So maybe I will do that. And, then I'll have the deck to go along. And look, it's kind of little, which I love. I mean, I love big decks too, but Gemini sun. God, what was that noise? My cat? It's nonstop. Gemini sun, Aquarius moon. Okay. Interesting. So you were born under a new moon. I'm trying to learn the moon phases based on where the sun is. Am I right? I feel like I'm wrong. Mendy. I want to say, I don't know right offhand, but I want to say that I was born under like a waning gibbous moon, but I don't have that committed to memory. So anyway, so this comes with like a super legit real book. and these cute little cards. And here are the backs. Sorry, my light is like really trippy in here today, though it usually looks better on the playback. So hopefully it's semi-decent. If I do it this way, does it help? So it's sort of this like gold, like gold back. And yeah, cardstock is like cardboardy, but not, okay, I'm having so many sensory issues right now. Like I don't know why I keep scraping on this table. I don't usually. Oh, okay, everything's fine. So they're cardboardy, but not terrible. Okay, so there's that. And it has the name at the bottom. So we have Joan of Arc here, but you can't really see. Oh, there we go. So it has the person's name at the bottom, the title of the card at the top, and yeah. Super love this size. And I've never seen a walkthrough of this or anything, so it's just whatever. This is kind of a terrible spot. There we go. If I just relax. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, breathe. That's good advice. I do that a lot throughout the day. The High Priestess. So there's like eyes and whatnot up there. So the entries in the book are really interesting, and from what I remember, so I've seen 2 of Corvin's videos on this, and from what I remember, it doesn't call out exactly like what's being depicted. It doesn't detail what's being depicted in the card, but I picked up on some things from what Corvin read to what was shown in the card, if that makes sense. So I'm excited to kind of go through it like that. Oh, a 20-year-old gives the best advice. I am not ageist, so I will take advice from a person of any age, or I will be open to hearing advice. I won't necessarily take it, but breathing is good. So yeah, I figured we'll do just a little, oh, Victoria in this gown. Do a little quick flip. So the colors are really nice. It's a collage deck, which I don't have a lot of really at all. But this is doable for me. It's not anything that I'm put off by. So yeah, really, really excited to have this. It was just really calling out for me. So Libra that I am, after I took this off the shelf, there were 2 copies of this, and I took the one that was sort of up in the middle. And so once I had that in my pile of treasures, then I like redid the whole, I shouldn't say that. I didn't redo the whole shelf. I'm not that person. But I took some of the extras that were down underneath and refilled the spot. And then there were a couple like black and gold RWS like on the ground underneath to like be backfills. And so I rearranged did a little merchandising while I was in Schuler Books. Oh, Harriet Tubman. Oh, and I also got a little thing that might hold decks. Not very many, but I just wanted to get it to try because it's like a little tiered like desk organizer. And I thought some of my like tuck boxes might fit in there. So maybe I can find that and we can figure that out for this mess going on too. Who knows? Love the chariot, says Chris. Oh, yeah. Jen, I would love to stay, but I really must get to bed at a half reasonable hour tonight. Glad I got to say a quick hello, love to everyone. I'm glad you're going to bed at this time, Jen. That's awesome. Sweet dreams to you. So yeah, here's a chariot again. Talk about the strength card. Check this out. So yeah, the English nerd in me is very excited to learn about these people or revisit them or, whatever. I love daisies, by the way. Those are my favorite. I said a quick flip, and now I'm just like looking and looking. Really pretty colors. I know what time it is in Europe. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 22 afternoon. Oh, Sandra loves daisies too. We have so many twin things about us. Love the Justice cards. So this Ida B. Wells, this was the first Corbin video that I watched on this, though I don't think it was the first Justice. I don't know if they're going in order or not, because last time was the Hanged Man, but I think that's right because I missed the previous week, maybe. I don't know. Go check it out. I would assume y'all are going in order. Oh, 123 in Germany. So yeah, depending on where y'all are. Hypatia. So this is the oh, daisies were my wedding flowers way back when. That's awesome. I love how daisies smell too. I mean, I just love like the simple look, but they smell so good. Hypatia. Pretty, pretty, pretty. 523 where Kim is. Representing the West Coast. The death card, check this out. Amazing. At least for a month. Oh, shit. I don't know. My husband and I are planning to do a few weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, maybe a month, like for our 10-year anniversary trip. We didn't do a honeymoon trip just because of the time in life that when we got married, we took a week off and just hung out at home because we like being at home, and we were trying to pay stuff off and plan to move within a couple years, which we did. So we are planning something like that. A month is good. That would be amazing. It'll be a while before we can pull that off, but Abigail Williams, yes. Oh my gosh, as the devil. Oh, that might be my favorite one. I am 37. I'm 37. Final answer. Anne Boleyn, the Tower. Oh, the Star. I can't deal with this. We went to Chris's neck of the woods in June. It was freezing. We had to buy wool sweaters. Like, how freezing? Because I like it kind of cool, but I like to not be sweating, okay? Libra probs. Mary Shelley. I kind of remember you talking about that, Mendy. The Sun. Jackie? Why don't I see Jackie? Oh, I'm at work but peeked in. Thank you. Not parka freezing, but given it was in the high 90s with lots of humidity on the East Coast, it was a bit of a shock. Oh, yeah. Oh, 90s is gross. I don't like that. Are you talking about me or another Chris? I think she's talking about you. I think they went. Yeah, I remember that story, but I don't remember when or where it happened. See, the memory has holes. Beautiful roses. Yeah, I was too, Sandra. You're great. Thank you. Or Jackie or whoever. Let's pause and take a sip. I know. I try to be nice, but Deanne's great memory. We went to Edinburgh. Kristen. Oh, hello. There you are. Okay. Itch. Sorry. Ace of Cups. You know what? I bet it was in like a Chris live and you were typing it and not speaking it. But I remember typed stuff too. So I think maybe that's why he doesn't know. Malamir, hello. Good morning. Yeah, Chris, I don't know if I saw everything, but they were asking me about how I felt about a week in the woods. Christ. Oh, y'all. Was that the ace? Yeah. I am really just kind of slowly enjoying as we go through. Three of Cups, the Bronte sisters. Oh, yeah. I sometimes, bye, Jackie. Thanks for popping in and taking care of things. Shit. Yeah, so I try to go live Friday mornings, 8, 9, 10, usually around 8, which is like my normal work start time, but I started work at like 6:30 today because I've been up so long. But I usually take a morning break instead of a lunch break. So yeah, I try to pop on Fridays and just do a little whatever. There we go. I don't know. I'm trying to get some of the glare off. And like some of these people I don't know at all, so I think that's cool. Taking a look at the Hour Tarot. Yeah, Jackie just rushes in and cuts them down and back to work she goes. I mean, like you can always kind of tell, right? But that's the whole ploy, you know? Whatever. If I end up dead in the woods somewhere, just know it was all in the name of tarot. I guess. Do, 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 do. I was also working early this morning around 5:45. I need to start my job work shortly. What a lovely surprise to get to hang out with folks this morning. Well, good. I'm so glad that you are here. The good news is I think I'll still be able to tap out a little early on the day too. I have a couple things to kind of finish up from the week, but it's doable. And I feel like doing this now, which really is just dictated by when Max has his quiet time. So as soon as I heard him get up, I got him all set up. Chris, there's a snaky. I love like the red cups that are used too, like a lot. Yeah, basically Friday morning just depends on when Max gets up so I can get him squared away with a little wake up video time, and then we just see how far we can get. She's away before I could tell her I bought a deck because of her. She's quick. She just came in to take care of business. Oh, there's like a little printing I don't mind it. It doesn't really look out of place actually, but I think it is a flaw because I can feel it. There's texture to it. So there's a little bit of like the gold printing from the backs. Like on here. There you can see like where the edger went over or something and left those on. But I don't care. It's not, I wouldn't call it damaged. And in a deck like this, I don't mind. Kind of looks like it's supposed to go with like the symbolism of the sun coming down or something, you know? Anyway. Yes, Chris got Tarot-rama. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Right. Did Elle show some of it at some point? Because I knew I'd seen a little bit of it before. Florence Nightingale, 2 of Pence. That's a pretty card. Octavia Butler, who kind of seemed to be the favorite from the Literary Witches project that Kelly and Becca did. If I'm remembering correctly, I didn't watch all of those because I usually couldn't make it and I wasn't like actively participating. So I just, it's something I would have been really interested in, but just didn't have the time. But I did watch their recap episode that they did. So just because I wanted to hear, nothing was going to be ruined for me because I read everything either in undergrad or grad school. And so, or maybe even a couple in high school. But anyway, I watched the recap to kind of see what they thought. And I remember them, I think, both saying that Octavia Butler was their favorite or really high up on the list. It was like number 1 or 2 for both of them. Sip, sip. Yeah, that was a long time ago, Chris, because, yeah, I just remember kind of. Yeah, haven't seen a walkthrough probably because of the naughty bits, but Chris said he's gonna do one, right? I mean, honestly, though, I think you would be really good at it, Chris. Kristen loved the parable books. Hot tip, pun intended. Look closely at the center of the 4 of Pence card. Damn it. so you can see it's a ring, not a cactus. Oh, not a cactus, no. Hot tip, she says. Oh. 5 pence. That's pretty. Looks like a field of poppies, if I had to guess. This is Edmonia Lewis. 6 pence, Ada Lovelace. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, it was funny that that's what the comment was about because I don't remember thinking that there was a cactus anywhere. So that's why I reacted that way. I was worried about other things, but not a cactus. So many card synchronicities that we're having. 7 pence, Nora Hurston. Yeah, those poppies were pretty. 8 pence. So yeah, I really like how this is done. Again, I don't have a lot of collage style decks. Moonchild, Starchild, but those are more, I mean, I know they're photo collage and less like object collage like these are, but I don't know if these are real terms. This is just what I'm calling it, right? But Starchild and Moonchild seem to be like more smooth to me and less like cut out collage-y. And so I hardly even think of those as collage decks, if that makes sense. But anyway, nothing, I don't like or dislike collage. I'm just saying I don't have, I don't necessarily like or dislike collage, but I just don't have very many. So the point of this rambling is I like how this is done for a collage deck. Jamie, Chris, no, they don't. Oh, gee. Oh, God, no. One would argue the ring connecting them all doesn't mix well either. Not like as a permanent situation. That would be, that's why I told Chris this morning. This is what I was doing when I was not sleeping at 5 a.m. I was talking about piercings and like how that card made me kind of anxious because what if someone falls? Can't deal with it. Okay. 10 pence. Oh, and Malamir's brewing the Jamie special right now. That's a beautiful picture. Mary Lou Williams. That's awesome. Just, I don't know, like look how like vital she looks or something. I don't know. Mandy, oh, sorry, I got to click back again. Mandy says, I've never been a fan of collage decks, but I love the Journey of the Sacred Bee. You know, when Jilly was talking about that the other day, like I'd seen it and I thought it was pretty, but I don't know. Then she was talking about the journal and how there's a spread for each major, and that like really got my nerdy self excited. I'm like, I need to see the spreads for each major. Oh, but I don't know. It's just got to go on my list because I spent a lot yesterday on tarot and tarot related projects. So Sandra says, I would like to get the textured tarot. Okay, that's what you're talking about. I didn't want to miss deck talk. The Lua Tarot. Is there a Lua Lenormand? Is that, it's like a black and white or like grayscale and it has like the big fancy borders around. Sandra loves Journey of the Sacred Bee. too. It's a lovely deck, she says. Oh, it might go on my list. I don't know. But right now I'm in another slowdown mode because I bought some stuff like a month ago, maybe. Remember when I bought like my super special Star Child? Is it right back there? God, my neck's messed up. Hold on. Oh, yeah. And I showed a little bit. My Aqua box. No Borders, but she did a tarot in Lenormand. Okay. Okay. I think I kind of have it in my head. Sandra, I had a dream we went for a walk in a spooky woods. It was amazing. I love tarot friend dreams. I'm so glad I'm not the only one. I once unexpectedly ended up in an online art hangout with a creator last year. Oh, so fancy. Bye, Kim. Thanks so much for stopping in. Have a good day at work. Yeah, I bought a couple like more expensive things last month, if you recall. For me, relatively expensive. Um, I bought the big version, like the Czech version of Shadowscapes, which I still haven't opened yet. It's like over there, I think, under that. I can't say what that other thing is because that might give a hint to someone that doesn't want to know what they're getting. My Cosmovisions is over there in a box that's like this big. I haven't opened it yet because I can't. There's no time or space, but hoping this weekend I can get a little side time because I'm not teaching this weekend. This Saturday and next Saturday I'm actually not teaching. So it's a nice little break. I love teaching, but it'll be nice to kind of get some house stuff done. Debbie says, I'm going to spend the year impatiently waiting for Spirit Keepers. You know what? I pre-ordered Spirit Keepers a few days ago, week or whatever. And that will be my first Benebell deck. But I figure it's a good time for me to jump into that. You all know I get Benebell's planners, and that's like the staple of my tarot life. I love it so much. Like just touching it, like even if I don't have time to do like fuck all, I will just go grab my planner and I'll be like, okay, I'll just hold this for today. And then like sometimes I'll flip it open and read like old card of the day or just whatever. Like I'll do notes in here if I'm watching you all and I need to grab, I have a lot of things I need to put in here actually because I have like little scrap notes. But anyway, that's just another little plug for the for Benebell's planner. But and it's a planner and it has a month calendar, but it has all this reference material in it, and I use like the weekly pages. There's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Did I miss a day? Anyway, I have it like split half and half for like Saturday and Sunday, I think is how it is. And so I use those as like my reading space. Oh, Debbie, the planner is so good. And this year I bought the reference book that goes with it. Like there's a bunch of stuff that comes with the planner. And then this year I also got like the directions on how to use it, which she says it's not really directions, but she didn't really know what else to call it. But it goes in depth for everything that's included in there. It's just so amazing. Oh, yeah. Sorry, no readings today. Kimmy, hello. So, yeah, the reference book is amazing. I don't know if it's in reach. I think I actually put it on the shelf when I cleaned that one little part of my room. So it's over there, but wow, it's amazing. So the point is, I backed Spirit Keepers, and no, she does not know how to do anything small. We have the same birthday. Did you know? We're 924 people. Sip sip for September and 924. Okay. So, but she's like much more organized than I am. So we've definitely got other. See, it's not just one sign that makes the difference. Your chart is like a whole thing. Okay. Oh, spinning wheel of death. Don't knock me off. I'm still here, right? What was I saying? Oh, pre-ordered Spirit Keepers. About a month ago, I bought the big Shadowscapes, which wasn't super expensive, but like a little more. Um, Bought that special Star Child. I bought something else I can't even remember. This is how I know that I need to just like slow down a little bit because ugh, I don't know. Like there's another unopened box, um, but that is a gift for someone that I got from Mendy, but it's like sort of a secret. She is a machine. Deanne, you have some magic powers. Whenever you say sip, sip, I mindlessly grab my cup. Ah, if that's my influence in the world, I'm happy for it. I justified the pre-order to my husband. I told him it'd be like getting a golf club from Tiger Woods. Honestly, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited for it. It looks beautiful. I haven't been following it along like super closely, but I just have seen enough and I'll see like I'll read one Instagram post. I'm like, okay, I'm really kind of feeling this and I just think it will be really amazing. So then what else did I do? Oh, so then yesterday was talking to Chris about Tarot of the Holy Spectrum, which I saw on his channel initially, and I can't remember what I was even talking about, but I remembered the one reading I got from him in a Thursday live. The Queen of Cups came up, and I super identify with that card. I don't really have a chosen significator, but if someone asked me, that's probably what I would say. So I guess that's it. Like I always think I should sit down and think about this, but when I'm not thinking about it, I think Queen Cups. So I don't know. And that version is red. So Tarot of the Holy Spectrum goes through these like it's not monochromatic, but throughout the deck it is. So there's like a slew of yellow and green and blue and purple, and it just like progresses on. And where the Queen Cups falls, she's red, like the whole card is red. And that's difficult for me and not what I would choose that to be, but that's kind of why I want it. So when I see red, I think about my Aries moon and my struggles. So it was just really weird that, I mean, I'm making it fit my situation, but I mean, that's what we do, right? So the main pull was that the Queen of Cups is just out there standing in the rain, and I super love rain. I don't know if you know this about me. And so when I got that reading, I was like in this like phase of distress about my in-laws, and that card just like spoke volumes, and I don't know, it just really clicked. But also during that reading, I was like really kind of mind blown about like the Queen of Cups standing in the rain. I'm like, why has no one else done this before? Or maybe they haven't, I just don't know about it. But it just really got me. So I was talking about that yesterday, and I'm like, you know what? Why don't I have it yet? I'm just going to buy it. And so I bought Tarot of the Holy Spectrum yesterday. And I also officially ordered Zane's deck, the Zany Tarot, which I've been talking about doing forever. But then those, like the Star Child came up from a trusted person who was selling. So that's the other reason I got it. I'm like, I know this lady. She's been around these groups. She gets good feedback. And she like sent me this sweet little gift and everything too. Anyway, what's happening? Oh, so it just kind of kept getting pushed back because I'm like, oh, I spent my play money on that Star Child, and then another thing came up that I had to do. It was like a pre-order thing, and I can't talk about it because that's a gift too. Well, same gift one of the gifts I referenced earlier. So that came about, and so I had to do that right then. And then somewhere in that mess, our furnace had to be repaired. And so then I'm like, damn it. But I finally got Zane's deck yesterday, and I also ordered a Lenormand deck that I've been wanting from Make Playing Cards while I was on their cluster of a site. because while you're there, you might as well just take advantage and fill up your cart, because you're not going to be able to go back for 6 months because it will make you insane. And I bought a total impulse purchase called the Source Tarot, which is like Kabbalistic, but it's just these like circle, spiral, color kind of symbol cards. I don't know. Hello. Good morning, B, or afternoon. So anyway, the Source Tarot, Zany Tarot, Blue Knight Lenormand, and 4 blank decks from Make Playing Cards yesterday, because I want to make a sticker deck finally. I've been wanting to do that for so long. And so then I also spent like $60 on stickers yesterday. Stay tuned. We'll make it a thing. So anyway, Mendy says his color choices are so interesting. They're not elemental based at all, but they seem to work. Yeah, I'm like, I just like that it's kind of different, and I don't always need the things to be like, oh, this is how I view this. This is how I view that. And I really loved that reading. And so, I'm just saying Chris Kelly made me do it. But that's like way back when my first reading I got from a tarot tube person which was like, I ordered it, and then she sent me a video, was from Imogen Walters. Do y'all remember her? She's not really on the tarot path anymore, but last I checked, her content was still up, and she was planning to do that. Like when she said her little goodbye video, she said that her intention was to leave it up, and she's not totally off the grid. She was on Sammy Menzo's channel a few months ago. So yeah, good stuff. Yeah, I miss Imogen too. I think she's great. So anyway, I have no idea what I was talking about. Bought some tarot treasures yesterday. It seemed like a good day for tarot shopping. And so that's what I did. That's what I did. Anna Jarvis. Yes, Sandra remembers Imogen. The Keeper of Pentacles. We are looking at Our Tarot by Sarah Shipman, and I still haven't looked to see if there's a different illustrator or artist, maybe, I guess I should say. So let me stop and do that for a minute. I know I got off on a tangent about my spending yesterday, but it's all good stuff, and I'm very excited. It doesn't say. Tarot history. I don't see anyone else's name. Front and back cover collages by Sarah Shipman, designed by Sarah Gifford. So I think that just means the cover design. I don't know. Sarah Shipman is an artist whose work has been exhibited at blah, blah, blah. So I'm assuming that she wrote and designed this. Sorry, I'm way spaced out. Kelly Bear shipped to me on 3/21, and it arrived yesterday. 3/21? Okay, you know what? She is one of the people that made the move from pagan to traditional Christian in a non-judgmental way. I absolutely respect her. Yes, she did that really beautifully. And I could kind of tell, like, the few months leading up, I mean, she had like a church background anyway, but it didn't seem like there was ever this like this jarring break from it for her, which is kind of my story. Like, I'm really lucky and grateful and thankful that I never had like a terrible church experience, but I know they exist because I went when I was in high school. I like visited a church for like this after school, like a Friday night teens come here and hang out thing, and like people from school were going, and so I went, and it was terrible. So like I know that these environments exist that are just awful. So I understand that. But yes, for the few months prior leading up to when she decided to leave the tarot tube or tarot path, um, she was getting kind of more back into like routine church ritual kind of stuff. And so I thought, she might be going. But that's great. You know what I mean? And the way she talked about it was very, I recall her like using Mother Mary in her tarot practice and everything like that. And it just seemed to kind of grow more kind of back into that. So anyway, Imogen Walters, check her out. She's real cute. So the Kelly Bear bag. Okay, I'm so glad you got yours. I feel like a couple other people got theirs as well. I don't have mine yet, but I'm not worried about it. I was trying to remember the date I ordered. I ordered on the first, like launch day, right? Not this past Monday. I sat that one out to let other people get some treasures. Plus, I just spent all my tarot play money yesterday. So, Kristen said, oh, and Maria says, I don't think she has completely given up on tarot. And that's right. I probably shouldn't say that because I remember like in her goodbye video, she was like, I'm just done with YouTube for right now to focus on other things. I may or may not keep tarot in my practice, I think is what I recall. So yeah, I don't mean to make it sound like that at all. Please correct me along the way. The reason I started talking about Imogen Walters is because her reading for me, in that reading, she used the Naked Heart Tarot, and that's why I bought that deck. And so I have my Imogen deck and I need my Chris deck. So I ordered it yesterday. This is what I do. This is how I make my decisions. Kristen says it took 2 months for me to get a gift. One stayed over in December. I could have driven there to get it. I kind of remember that story, and I'm sorry that happened to you, but I will say it gives me hope because I have sent gifts to my friends, as you can see Sandra is saying, and they're not there yet. And sometimes I'm totally at ease with it, and sometimes I want to cry. Like I want them to arrive. Oh, 4 days from the UK to Oregon. I know. And this is what I'm noticing. And Brant, I was chatting with the other day, that West Coast stuff gets delivered faster. And I'm in the middle. I'm in the mitten, not really the middle, like not in the Great Plains or anything. Kristen, I sent a deck to Chris. I almost said a different word. I sent a deck to Chris and it took about a month. Well, I tried to send something to Chris on January fucking 28th and it is still not there. So sometimes I just have to swear about it. And then, I pray to the tarot gods and goddesses that the gifts will arrive. Anyway, don't remember. Maybe I'm back on track now. Maybe that's all my stories. Yeah, Oh No is right. January 28th. Today is March 26th, for those of you keeping track. Oh, I better find you a wedding gift and just send that now, Chris. Because I sent something to Masha and it got returned to me after 3 weeks for no good reason. I was annoyed. They won't refund my shipping either. What in the hell? That's what I'm wondering too. Like just what is going on? And will I get it back? Like, is something happening? Is something wrong? Oh, lunch break is up. Thank you so much for stopping in, B. Sorry, I was just kind of rambling about nothing. But thank you so much for being here. I sent a deck to Naomi in November and it never arrived. Stasha, is that how you say that? Stacia? I don't know. Sent a second deck from Seattle and it got to her in 2 weeks. Who knows where it is? I know. What is happening? Why? So I think the things I sent went through Chicago and their regular mail, like they're asking their people to resign, the postmaster, whatever. I don't know if that's what they're called. I don't know. Y'all, here we are with the cards. It's fine. Everything's fine. Ace of Swords. I just want them to be okay. I want them to be existing in the world somewhere. Two of Swords, Helen Keller. How perfect is that? I just want them to be intact and not, I don't know. It's fine. Thank you for sharing your stories about shipping delays with me, because I do think there's hope, and it's just fine. What I also think is that a friend across town sent me tea. It took 5 months to get here, you guys. And I'm so patient. I'm so patient. I understand that we are in a pandemic and that people have been sick and they're low on people. I was like not worried. I'm like, it's fine. Dude at the post office was like, probably, I can't even remember what he quoted me. Like, the shipping I used was like 6 to 10 days in like normal times. And he was like, it'll probably be a full 2 weeks. And I'm like, dude, it's cool. I'm not worried. Y'all are great. Thanks for all you do. And we are not at 2 weeks, clearly. Marsha P. Johnson, Six of Swords. I think I'm going to weed out all of my decks with the stupid heart with the 3 swords through it. I'm so tired of that depiction of the 3 of Swords. Mendy, I really am too. I rarely read it that way, right? So, but yeah, it's kind of annoying to have to explain when I'm like, well, I don't really think it's like this. Sometimes I do, but yeah, I feel you. So it's all great. So what I was saying is that I have now, as of Tuesday, I have sent something to Simon, and that's the first tarot person that I wanted to send a gift to like forever ago. Okay. Forever. And so I think that was like an energetic leak, right? Is how I refer to it. Like this thing I've been thinking about forever and intending to do, but I just haven't done it. Right. It's like when you have a friend and you're like, oh yeah, let's get together, or let's have a call or whatever. And you just don't do it. I feel like that's an energetic leak because you spend time thinking about it and like this energy goes to it. So I feel like now, Max and I drove to the drive-through post office in Lansing on Tuesday to send our little treasure box to Simon. Sorry, my face looks so itchy. And so when we left the drive-through post office, I was like, okay, Max, let's make a wish that package safely gets to Simon. And he was like, Simon in the UK? I was like, yeah, Simon in the UK. I don't know like where I ever even said that or when. So I think if that package safely gets there, then that energetic leak will be healed and then the other gifts will arrive. That is the resolution that I have put out to the universe. So yeah, Sandra, Simon will probably get his first and I will feel so bad. I will shed tears about it and it'll be just terrible, but it's good. Do you know what I mean? I'm like so happy that I finally did that, but I'm just going to feel bad until you all get your stuff. And Sandra, I still have not opened mine. It's somewhere around here wrapped up. I'm not, if that never gets to you, I'm never opening mine. I'm not going to do it. So there's that. Isn't this great? Max is still upstairs, everyone. Ah, how nice. Yeah, Sandra, I'm for real. I'm not even going to look at it. I don't even know where I put it, actually. Out of sight somewhere. This is cool. Jane Austen card with all the writing behind. I've done like scrapbook pages like that before where I hand wrote like really tiny all over it. Oh, Chris, you're okay. We're talking about you a lot. Like, that's actually not a lie, but anyway. Yeah, they'll come when we have all forgotten. It'll be a nice surprise. That's what I'm hoping. You missed my joke about how I'm going to send you a wedding gift pretty soon so that it shows up before January. I'm funny. I'm just tired, so that's why I'm laughing at myself. Don't mind me. Jamie, oh, you were going to draw Max in. I know. I just had to like give thanks for our quiet time together so far. Chris, I'm not even done flipping through this. How slow I am. I've been talking about just everything else, but this is cool. What's happening here? Looks like a crystal, kind of. Like this person, I have no clue about. Can't wait to read and learn. And like this is something because it's entries, you know, that I can sit and just read one and feel like I accomplished something. And then if I have to get up for whatever reason, it's fine, right? I won't get so like annoyed. Like I haven't read like a book in so long. But that's fine. Well, I'll just read tarot books for the rest of my life. I've done a lot of reading, other reading, so I don't really mean the rest of my life. In a few years, I'll be able to do that again, and it's okay. And right now, I will enjoy reading tarot stuff. I thought something smelled good, and it did. Sip, sip. It's been too long. Do, 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 do. That's beautiful. I hear my coffee coming down the hall. That's amazing. Four of Wands. I don't know why I'm singing everything. I do that a lot though, don't I? I should stop. I hear something every once in a while, but I think it's just my cat. I think. Oh, Kristen, good luck. And thank you so much for being here, and we will see you later. Yeah, let's talk about what's happening later. 326. Richard is live today. I remember the date. 2:30 my time. See, his change doesn't mess me up, or he maybe didn't change. This is intense. What is happening here? Eight of Wands. Sip, sip, first of the day. Oh, yeah. Let's do it. I'll play. I'm wearing, like, I love this shirt. This is, I think, the only piece of clothing I've ever bought for Ryan. I'm not one of those typical, like, I don't know how typical it is, but like on TV, when the women buy the men clothes and like want to dress them and change how they dress and all that. Like, I don't have that gene in me, I guess. I don't know. Like, I don't give a shit what you wear. Like, just whatever you were already wearing before you met me. But I did buy this because I wanted him to wear it for our engagement pics. Bye, Mendy. Thank you so much for hanging out. I wanted him to wear it for our engagement pics because of I was wearing this like medium gray, like medium charcoal knit sweater dress. And it was real cute. And it like flared, or not really a flare, but like an A-line with like a tier, like a jagged hem. And so it was a dress, but it was like comfy, like cozy. And I was like, no, you should wear this because, like, look, it was this color. And I'm like, you should wear this because we were outside on our property, like at our previous house. We had almost 15 acres and trails and woods, and it was just so amazing. And so we did our engagement shoot out there. And he's like, I want to dress up. He loves dressing up. He dresses up for work. Like, he's a manager, but almost everyone else just wears like khakis and a polo, and he'll wear a polo on a Friday, but like every other day he wears like a dress shirt and dress pants. And that's cool. Like, that's how he feels good. Um, but I'm like, no, just wear this and be like semi casual. Like, I know that I'm wearing a dress, but I also had like winter boots on with like fur on the top and like Constellation leggings. So I'm like, no, just wear this. Okay, so he didn't. He wanted to be fancy and dress up. And he doesn't even really like our engagement pics because, well, just whatever. I won't get into too many details, but he has shirt tucked in and like a belt, and like he looks really nice. But he's like, blah, 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 blah. I don't really like these. And he doesn't like how he looks in them. And so I'm like, dude, if you would have worn the flannel shirt, like I said, you would have been more comfortable, I think, and everything would have been fine. It's like the one sticking point. I'm like, you should have listened to me. But he didn't, and that's okay because he wears this shirt now and he really loves it and he's real cute in it. And I wore this on our wedding day as my button up to get my hair done. And then I also wore it like post wedding for our drive home. And so it's all like comfy cozy, and plus it's our like casual wedding shirt. So there's my story about my flannel shirt, and I just grabbed it out of the coat closet this morning. So that's what oh yeah, 15 acres. That's a lie. As soon as I saw you type it, Sandra, because it was 11.4 acres. And I remembered the four and I was thinking 14. And I'm like, well, we'll just call it 15 because then I was thinking 14.4. This is how fast my brain goes. So it was 11.4 acres, still a lot. And yes, there were woods. We had like a regular front yard and a regular backyard, and there was a field all along the one side. And then around the whole other part of it was woods in the front and the back. And in the backwoods, there was also like this big circle of pine trees that was all cleared out. Like, it totally looked like witchy ritual space. But the guy was a surveyor and he also liked planting pine trees. Like, he planted pine trees all down the one side of the house, and that's one trail that goes out into the backwoods. And then he also planted pine trees in a big circle on the other side of the backwoods. And that's where Ryan proposed to me, in the witchy circle of pine trees. And so, yeah, it was amazing. It was the perfect house for us during that phase of life. We were only there like 4 years, I think, 4 or 5. And that's where I did like the crazy commute. Hattie McDaniel. Yes, yes, yes. So anyway, it was a great house, great property. We moved there for the property and to be close-ish for him to work because he often had to work 7/12s. And so that's why I made that huge commute. Anyway, Keeper of Wands, Cleopatra, to end our little walkthrough. So yeah, that's my story about this blue flannel shirt and whatever. Because I put this Moonchild on, but it's sleeveless, and I was like, wow, my like super pale arms. I like being pale. I'm not complaining, but honestly didn't know how that was gonna do with the lighting. But I have this like cool witchy. I don't know if you can really see it. With like, Illuminati eye and other stuff. But I thought it's a little chilly in here this morning and I need a flannel shirt on. Debbie, I've been married for over 30 years and still waiting for him to propose. Better get on that. Our ranch, as a little kid, I spent time during the summers. The time I spent, I'm, fuck. Sip, sip. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I dug this shirt out. It's been like buried in a bag of clothes that not a bag, like a fabric tote. 1,500 acres. Holy, not sure I ever saw the whole thing as a little kid. That is awesome. That's amazing. So yeah, this is a nice little deck. Super excited to have it. Super excited to kind of dive in. It's a fucked up sentence. The iPad changed words. It's okay. I'm between people's devices and my... Oh shit, here he comes. It's okay. We finished the deck. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. We'll let him say hi if he wants. And then I will let you all go. 9:17, about an hour and 10. Oh, I hear the cat and Max. She's probably not letting me down the stairs. Hi, baby. How are you? What? Hi. Set your stuff down, baby. You're going to drop it. Can you put your bowl down? Oh, Lord. Can you hurry because I hear Fiona coming, okay, baby?
I need my buns.
You need your water, too. Are you moving in?
Yeah, I'm moving in.
Oh. Sorry, he's got his little Kindle Fire on. I'll turn it off in a minute. Can you hand me your screen, baby?
No, thanks.
Oh, well.
I have enough.
You have enough what? Can you pause him? Can you just pause him? Can you push the screen and push pause? You want to come say hi? Or no? You can just say hi from right there if you want. A lot of hay to harvest every season. Oh my gosh. I bet. Max, what's up, dude?
I paused.
Oh, very good. Very good. Do you wanna come see me for a minute, or do you want me to just come out? You want to come see me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can say.
Are those scissors?
Oh, these are sharp scissors. Yep. Let me put them right over here.
Dump me water.
Oh, you don't need to bring the rest, honey, because I'm almost done. We're gonna say bye-bye.
I don't want to say bye-bye.
Well, I gotta start working.
Whoa.
Remember, Mommy got up early for work, and I gotta do more though.
This is my work.
Oh, what's your work?
I don't know.
You don't know?
What is this?
Oh, no, don't touch. Okay?
I'm going to touch
I understand.
something.
Okay, I will give you something. But listen, what we're gonna do? We're gonna leave. We're just gonna say bye because I already went.
Bye.
Oh, geez. Okay, I already went through the whole deck. Oh, please don't touch this again. Okay, so let's see. Can you say Malamir
Mommy.
and Jamie
And Jamie.
and Sandra
And Sandra.
and Chris?
And Chris.
I don't know who's still here. There's 5 of you. Is that everybody? Oh, Debbie, maybe? Can you say hi, Debbie?
Hi, Debbie.
Why are you so intense today? I think that's all our friends. Say hi, tarot friends.
Hi, Tara. I can't.
You can't? That's
I
okay.
Just want,
You just want to what?
I want to touch something.
You want to touch something?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think there's anything over here for you, and I can't look too far because Mommy's neck is kind of stuck today. Yeah, I don't think I have anything for you to touch, but we're gonna go out and get your toys all set up, okay?
I want to touch salt.
Oh, salt rocks. Yep, you can go right over there, and we're coming out, okay?
Okay.
All right. Oh, don't touch that box though. Only your salt rocks.
They're gone.
Oh, I don't know where I put them. Oh, I see. They're up on the shelf, but let's not grab them. I forgot. I actually cleaned that part. Okay. Sorry. I'm just like over here living my life. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I hope to be back next Friday. Like I said, sometimes we go to our friends on Fridays, but the last 2 weeks were just weird because I had an appointment. So I hope to be back in general on Friday mornings and also Sundays, 10 a.m. EST for the archetypes talk. And we've done 2 of those videos. So if you think that's something you might be interested in, you can go check that out. I would love to have you and see you on Sunday. And later today, I think the next thing coming up is Richard at Longman Tarot. So check that out. And if I'm missing anything, let me know. Send me a message so I can see you all on the next live whenever that happens to be. Thank you so much and happy Friday.